Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at Chainlink. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, we are on the weekly chart at the minute, and as you can see, things don't look absolutely, bad, right? What we've done over here is we're printing basically a higher low, right? If you start ignoring the wicks, or even if you count in the wicks, a nice rounded double bottom over here. But essentially, this is a higher low over here, and we are keeping up this this trend line over here, and we're basically making we've actually not printed a higher high yet, but that is coming hopefully. And you can see that we have not had a bearish cross on the weekly chart. So we are not in a bear market, guys. Calm down. Okay, Bitcoin is not in a bear market. I do have a Bitcoin video up on the channel, and make sure to check that out. Now, as you can see, we're below the 55 EMA, and this is a brilliant buying opportunity. If you had some buy orders at 16, 17, and even $15, congratulations, you're filled up and you're up quite a bit right now. But yeah, we're gonna have some resistance. Okay, we're gonna have a resistance on this trend line. We're gonna have a resistance on this trend line, and I'm gonna jump into Binance and show you some other resistance levels right now. But if we look at our Fibonacci retracement over here, we do have a swing high over here at $54 and a swing low over here at $13. So we didn't go as low as this swing low that we had in July. And this is a pretty nice pullback, but you can see that we had 5 bullish green candles on the weekly chart, and now we're having only 3 red candles. So I would like some consolidation right now. The oscillators, the RSI, everything is resetting right now. Ignore the pink trend lines there for the daily chart. But we're coming back down, and the lower you go, the more room there is to grow when we start the parabolic rise, right? And this is no end of the bull market, obviously. So pretty much it is confirmed that we're going to have an extended bull market, right? Because I don't think Bitcoin is going to do a 3x in less than 30 days so that we peak out exactly by the end of December. If it manages to do that, we still could potentially go into a bear by January, but I don't necessarily envision that, right? So right now you're below the 55 on the weekly chart. Great way to start buying. I usually say it's a good time to buy when you're on the 55 EMA or even below the 20, but now you're below both of those. So really, really cheap to get in right now. The weak hands are selling. It's easy to scare these weak hands and paper hands, whatever you want to call them, and they're not going to be buying this dip right now. But smart people, El Salvador is buying the dip. A whole country is buying the dip. So why aren't you? Think about that for a second. So yeah, like I said, on the weekly chart, we're not looking that bad. Obviously, if you start zooming in on the 1 hourly chart and the 15-minute chart, it's gonna look, it's gonna look pretty messed up. But on the weekly chart, you have to zoom out and see the bigger picture and see the growth that we've had. And look at this. Look at this appreciation, right? Look at this appreciation. And you're just consolidating over here basically. And Chainlink will get to those targets, right? If we continue with this bull market, which I'm pretty positive we will, but I'm not a financial advisor. I can't guarantee anything. No one can predict the market, but I am biased towards the upside because we haven't had a parabolic rise. We haven't had a blow off top like we do have with all our previous bull markets. So we do have a major resistance level at $33.83. So if you buy in right now, until that resistance, that's a 65% trade. That's a pretty good trade in my own humble opinion. If you're looking to go for the all-time high, then that would be, there we go, a 163% trade, guys. So yeah, make sure you choose your picks very carefully with this dip, but pretty much buying anything will give you nice returns in a couple of weeks. And yeah, let's jump into the daily chart. Okay, now on the daily chart, you can see that we do have this support trend line, this white one, the lower one, and we've lost that. So that will be a resistance level on the daily chart. And we also do have another one that is above this one, and it's been held very nicely, so that will be your next resistance level once you start breaking the first one. Now, if we go to the daily chart, we were looking very good with the support trend line, but obviously we lost it, and now we're in the oversold on the daily. So anytime you're in the oversold on the daily chart over here, that's a very good time to start buying in. As you can see, each time you get overextended to the downside, it's only gonna go up from there, right? We might get down a little bit more if we have another crash, but you know, everyone's being, I don't think people are actually scared of the new variant, in quotations, but I think they're just gonna, blame the variant and the COVID news for this crash, and that may then maybe the exact reason behind the crash. People are scared, and people are gonna start taking profits to pay off their taxes from in the US at least. So we may see another dip in December, but this may have been the ultimate dip that people were saying that we're gonna get. And I wasn't expecting us to go this low, to be honest with you. I was expecting a 48, 47, 48K Bitcoin maximum for a pullback, but we actually had, look at this enormous wick. So yeah, great buying opportunity in my opinion. And yeah, it's really, I don't think we are required to have some deep technical analysis right now, because we just have a long wick to the downside. The TA from the previous update doesn't really matter right now, because things have changed drastically, and right now it's only it's only buying time right now. So on the 4-hourly chart, we jumped back into Binance. You can see that we were in this falling wedge, and we potentially still can come back into the wedge and carry out the target, come back down, and this is a very large wedge in my opinion. So we may not even get back into it and play out, and it won't play out exactly like we had, because in a wedge usually they're not this long in my opinion, on the 4-hourly chart at least, but we'll see. Let's actually jump into the daily and look at how it looks over there. So yeah, as you can see, it does look more like a channel, but you can see that the support and resistance lines are coming closer. I would like to hold this support line, break above it, and hold it. As you can see, that is where the golden ratio is. So we do have a Fibonacci retracement set up over here, from the swing low over here to the swing high. We jumped back into the 786, and from there, we bounced back up. So great buying opportunities all across the board, guys. Really not much to add. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you're buying the dip. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. We do have a Discord server and a Telegram chat, and we do have a Patreon. Make sure to check all those out. Links are in the description. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night. Guys, make sure to check out ExpressVPN as well. They do have a very nice deal for you right now, where you can get 3 extra months for free. So you can claim this exclusive deal by going into the description and clicking on the link below. So this is, in my opinion, the best VPN that we have over here. And VPN is a tool that you can use to cover your IP address, and you can change your IP address and location basically with this VPN. And what this means is, for example, if you're in the United States, you can download the VPN and change your IP address to a Japanese IP address, for example. And this way, your local network providers won't be able to, scan through your data and see what you're doing, which is, very good and very important, because I do think we need privacy. And at this point, with all the apps that we have, privacy isn't really a thing right now, but this VPN is a very nice way to kind of combat that. And obviously censorship with all the streaming services that we have. If you want to access some content that's not available in the US, a VPN is your best friend. Also, 30 days risk-free, so you can get your money back if you're not satisfied with the product. And especially for us in the crypto space, I think it's very important to keep our data safe. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Make sure to check them out. All the links are in the description. Obviously, if you use the links, it will help me out a little bit. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Goodbye and good night.